Hi cuties, happy Monday. It is very gloomy outside, so my lighting is not good even though it is literally 3:10. But today has been a really busy day. I just thought it was gonna be chill and then it ended up not chill. It's a holiday today, so I had the day off work and I woke up this morning and I was just watching TV, and thankfully I looked at my calendar on my phone because I actually had a therapy appointment at 10:45 and I saw that on my calendar at 10. So anyways, I was like, okay, gotta rush, get ready, and then I went. I'm so glad that I didn't miss it, and it ended up being a really good appointment. After that, I went and got myself an acai bowl at Oakberry, and then I was thinking that I wanted to go to Costco, but I was very nervous because I knew it was gonna be busy. But I wanted to buy Element because I saw that they had a big pack of citrus salt and watermelon salt, and I've only tried the raspberry salt, but it was delicious. And anyways, I just wanted it, and I ended up buying 4 things. I got the Element, I got maple syrup, olive oil, and some gluten-free crackers. So you can't really go into Costco and come out with just one item. So I did that, filled up with gas at Costco, came home. I had to just refilm a video for a brand deal that I'm doing. And then I am going to Pilates at 5. So if you know what happened at the last Pilates class, I will be leaving very early. So it starts at 5. So I'm gonna be leaving at 4:15. It takes me about 15 minutes to get there, but if you know, you know. So I'm excited about that. I will show you the Pilates socks that came in. So I ordered these on Amazon, not the best lighting, but they actually look like pretty good quality. There was so many to choose from and I didn't really know, but I got this pack of 3, white, beige, and pink. I think I'm gonna wear pink today, and yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I haven't worn them obviously, but you know when you can just feel a sock and know that it's either shitty or okay, and these I would say are okay, at least, you know? If you didn't watch my what I spend in a week video, then you wouldn't know that yesterday when I left to go to Pilates, I didn't have my keys in my hands, so I locked myself out of the house and out of my car. So I had to order an Uber very quickly, and I was rushing. I made it with 1 minute to spare, I think. And anyways, that was not a fun experience, especially because I'm new to this studio. And when I walked in, they were like, "Are you Melanie?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Do you know where you're going because you're brand new?" And I was just like, oh no, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not really embarrassed, but you know, when you're just trying to suss out and feel out a new studio, and I hate being late. I find it to be so rude. So anyways, it is 4:33 and the class is at 5 and I am parked here, so I am not going to be late at all, which is great. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you didn't watch that video, then you wouldn't know that this is my 3rd Pilates class ever, Reformer Pilates. And so I did an intro class, which was fun, and I liked it. So I was like, let's do this. So I signed up for a pass and did a class yesterday. It was definitely harder than the intro class. And then today will be my 3rd, and this will be my 3rd instructor that I'm trying out. So I'm excited to see who I vibe with more. You know, I feel like fitness instructors is so individual. And one thing that I am grateful for is some of the moves kind of remind me of bar, and I've done hundreds of classes of bar, and so I don't feel like I'm too out of my depth. I feel like I can blend in a little bit, you know. I don't think anyone really knows that I'm new. I also am so excited to try my Element, so I put it a little bit in here. I just did half because I know that Element is really high in sodium, so I just did half and I'm excited to try it. I haven't sipped it yet. I'm saving it for when I you know, when you're in a workout class and you're you have your first sip of water because you're sweating and getting hot, whatever. I feel like that's just gonna hit different, you know? I'm setting us up for the week by doing some cooking. I've been really liking doing some ingredient prep so that on the day that I cook the meal, I still have a little bit to do and a little bit of creativity there, but most of it's cooked, or the main parts of it are cooked, if that makes sense. So I roasted some cauliflower with some Green Goddess seasoning from Trader Joe's. I am gonna marinate some tofu for some power bowls I'm gonna do. I'm doing some ground beef. Half of it's gonna be for Max lunches, half of it's gonna be for a meat sauce. I actually roasted some tomatoes that were like kind of on their way out. So I'm gonna do like a homemade meat sauce. I have some cheese sauce here because tonight we're gonna do baked potatoes with bacon and broccoli. I have a big thing of broccoli roasting there. You can't really see it. Actually, I should probably take it out. So the cauliflower and the broccoli are both from Odd Bunch. So I actually just like asked ChatGPT to make me a meal plan with everything we had, so you can see how much is in there. I'm also cooking some sausages and some baked potatoes for tonight. And then I also cut up, I had a ton of celery. So I cut up celery so that I can make a chicken stir fry a little bit easier. Friends, it is Tuesday and we are going back to work after a long weekend. So I'm just about to leave the house. I did a little tidy. I made myself a coffee. I've been doing this one coffee that I saw on TikTok and it's so good. So in my little croissant cup, I've been doing, I think she did a salted honey, but I've been doing like a salted maple. And so before you brew your espresso pod, you put maple syrup or honey and salt. Then you brew the espresso on top and then ice and then whatever milk you want. And it's so good. I've been doing it with the Nespresso Nola pods and they're amazing. Highly recommend. So I am going to pour this into my to-go mug so I can bring it to work. And I also just signed up for another Pilates class tonight right after work, and that'll be 4 days in a row that I go. I'm definitely the type of personality where when I find something that I like really go for it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm excited. So I'm gonna do that after, like right after work. And that's kind of it. Lots of work to catch up on because it's a short week, so let's go and do it. Okay, so I'm heading to Pilates. I am going to walk there because it's like a 5-minute walk. I'm just gonna drop off some of my heavy stuff into my car, and yeah, I'm excited. 4th day in a row. That class was really good. I really enjoyed that instructor. I'm starting to find what instructors I like. Like this is my 4th class and I'm so pleased with myself because I got an intro unlimited month. You can only do it one time and it's $80, but each class is $32. And already I have done 3 classes and it's been 3 days of my month and I've done 3 classes. So I've already made my money back. So every class that I do from here on out, it'll just like make the classes like cheaper and cheaper. So as someone who is like financially minded like that, like that really scratches an itch for me. So anyways, it was good. Gonna head home now. I did a bunch of meal prep yesterday, or like ingredient prep. So I think we'll probably have some pasta and meat sauce tonight because that's pretty much like already made. So yeah, just gonna drive home now. I just came out for a little walk because Pilates isn't really like, there's not much cardio in it, and so I just like felt like I wanted to move a little bit more. So I just came out for like maybe a half an hour walk. I'm just heading back home now, and then we're going to chill and have dinner. Mac and I started the show Untamed on Netflix. We watched 1 episode last night. It was pretty good. Oh, and I've been watching Sirens on my own and it's fantastic. I'm on episode 3 and I'm eating it up. It's so good. If you have watched Sirens, let me know in the comments. Also Untamed, what's the vibe? Do we like it? Should I stick with it? Good morning. Let's make my maple salted latte. So good. A little bit of maple syrup. Salt. Then we come over here to the Nespresso And we use one of these pods. Beautiful. Okay, and then I bring it over here, and then I have been adding a little bit of this silk maple brown sugar, like just a tiny bit. And honestly, I've been adding this because I have oat milk right now, and I find oat milk to be pretty overpowering in its flavor, so I want to get like some almond milk or something. But basically I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of oat milk because again, it just like really overpowers. So like literally that. So it's not exactly an iced latte, but it will be once I get the right milk, but it's still delicious. And then I just add some ice. Like, how good does that look? It's kind of nice in the morning too, like not having that much liquid, so I'm able to finish it as I'm getting ready, usually. Good morning. I'm rushing out the door. I took my first 2 calls from home, and now I'm heading to the office. I'm gathering all of my food. Probably need a little tote bag. Pretty busy day today, just with work. No Pilates today, although I am hoping to go tomorrow. I'm on the wait list, so hopefully I'll make some moves on the wait list. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. Just finished up my work day. It was a very productive day, so we love that for me. I think I'm gonna run tonight. I've been neglecting my running plan for the past like 2 weeks, honestly. It was raining for like a week straight, so I wasn't going out, and then I started doing Pilates, so I wasn't running. So anyways, I really want to get back to it, so I'm probably going to do a 5K easy run tonight. There's like lots of runs from my backlog that I was ignoring that I could pull from, but I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. So just heading home, going to do that. Hopefully the weather holds out. It's like pretty warm, and so I'm not really feeling that, but I'm pushing myself to do the hard thing. All right, I just got in the door, and before I go out for my run, I wanted to have a little chat about something, okay? So I'm gonna get comfy here. This is one of my favorite places to sit. It's just like in my living room by my coffee table. Okay, so I wasn't going to talk about this, but I was DMing with one of my viewers, and she encouraged me to address this. So I have had this person who has commented on my channel multiple times, and the only things that they comment are comments about my weight, and I get like the sweetest comments ever. Like, if you comment on my videos, thank you so much. I love reading them. I love responding to them. As you know, I respond to every comment. I like don't think I've ever left a comment unresponded to, and it's part of why I really love doing YouTube. But this person, I just find it incredibly inappropriate. And if you do watch my vlogs, like, you know kind of what I've gone through this year and how that has impacted me in so many different ways. And I've spoken openly about how I was really struggling with my appetite, like the beginning of this year, probably like until just like a month or 2 ago, like really struggling with it. And so I, compared to last year, like I have lost weight, and I wasn't intentionally trying to lose that weight, and I lost that weight because of mental illness and just everything that I was going through, like depression, anxiety, OCD, chronic pain, like all of that combined really affected my appetite, and in turn I lost some weight from that. And basically this person commented saying something about like, please stay off Ozempic, which like I'm not on Ozempic. And so I basically just responded and was like, this is inappropriate, like please don't comment this. And again, like this person's comment history, I think they've commented 3 times, and it's always been about my weight. And this was actually a couple months ago, but I was like reading through some of my comments because if I respond to you and then you respond back, I don't get a notification for that. So I often miss those like replies. And so I was looking through my comments and I saw this comment from a couple months ago. And when I replied and said like, this is inappropriate, the person responded back and was like, there's no way you could have lost this much weight in just a matter of months naturally, especially because SSRIs cause mild weight gain. So this person knows that I am taking SSRIs for my mental health, and I just can't imagine why they wouldn't put two and two together, that my weight loss may have not been intentional and it may be actually like kind of a sore spot because it wasn't due to positive life circumstances. Anyways, I posted this on my Instagram close friend story, just being like, hey, so this is insane. And I had some good conversations in the DMs, and one of my viewers, Leah, she said like, I noticed this in your videos, but I would never ask you about it. And she was basically saying that she's on a weight loss journey, and so naturally she was like curious, but she also knew that there's so many different reasons why someone may lose weight. And it's really never appropriate to comment on someone's weight loss, even if you think you're giving them a compliment. So even if you're saying you look great, like, have you lost weight? You look great. Like, it's inappropriate to comment on someone's body. It's inappropriate to comment on someone's weight. I haven't outwardly addressed it because I don't think it was, first of all, I don't think it was like super dramatic to me. I don't know. I haven't been, like, I've been keeping my eye on it just in terms of like health reasons, but like I'm not fixating on my weight or any numbers or anything. I'm like really just trying to like survive here and like just be healthy and take care of myself. Yeah, didn't want to say why I lost weight because there was a period of time where I was just simply not eating enough, and that is how I lost weight. It's like it's like not Ozempic, but crippling anxiety. Anyways, when I was chatting in the DMs, she encouraged me. One of my viewers, Leah, thank you, shout out. I recognize your name from being a longtime subscriber, and she encouraged me to talk about it because she said it could be a teachable moment for people. So yeah, basically you just don't know what's going on in someone's life. You, even if, like, again, I share my life and that's my decision, but something like that is just like, and also like, anyone who takes Ozempic, like, that's between you and your doctor, and all the power to you if that's something that you decide to do. It was just so strange. They kept on commenting things about Ozempic, and I was like, truly, I overshare so much. If I was on Ozempic, first of all, I think that you would notice it. It'd be a little bit more obvious, and secondly, I'd probably share that. So anyways, needed to get that off my chest. Thank you for listening, and now let's go and get ready for a run. 5 kilometers, we did it. I'm really happy that I just got that done. I checked and I skipped 4 runs in the last like week. The last time I ran was last Tuesday, so that's a week and a day, which is honestly fine. You know, you just gotta get right back on the horse, as they say. It's just funny because other times that I've done training plans, like in 2024 and in 2023, I did a 10K training plan for a race, and I did like every run, but I was also not dealing with my chronic pain flare, and I was just like better physically and mentally, so of course it was easier for me to stick to my training plan. So I'm giving myself grace, and I'm really proud of myself. I've done 41 runs this year, all while dealing with all of this stuff, so good job, Mel. Just had a shower and washed my hair. Something really weird has been happening recently. Basically, if I go for a run and my hair or scalp gets like sweaty at all, if I don't wash my hair after when I go to sleep that night, I will wake up and I will have like an itch attack. I swear like my scalp is like reacting to my sweat and is like literally allergic to my own sweat, because it's not like, oh, just like a little itchy. It's like full blown, like literally like an itch attack. So anyways, I wasn't planning to wash my hair. Well, I guess I didn't realize I was gonna have to wash my hair. But then when I went for the run, I was like, oh, I gotta wash it. So anyways, we did it. Good morning, happy Thursday. So I'm starting off my work day at a little shoot. One of our clients is Pizza 73, which is iconic. So I'm doing a little social video shoot. So it should be pretty quick, like maybe 45 minutes, and then I'll head into the office. I've got my salted maple latte, it's delish. And what else can I tell you? Oh, we're also ordering in lunch today at the office. We're getting Scosa Favas, which I am so excited. It's like the best sandwich place in Calgary, honestly. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't really get many sandwiches out, but I ordered a turkey pesto with a gluten-free bun. So I'm really excited for that. And then quite a busy day today, honestly. And then I have Pilates at 6. So I'll be out of the house for a while. I'm excited for Pilates. It's another instructor, so I get to try another one, which will be great. And then this morning, Mac and I saw a house come through in like our email that our realtor sends us every morning, and we really liked it. So Mac is actually off work today. He's going to try and go see it. So we're excited about that. It looks really promising, but it just came on the market, and you know, who knows? Like, it's just like there's so many things that could not be right, or someone could buy it right away, or I don't know. So Mac is going to try and see it today because I won't really have time. So anyways, that's the update. Just leaving the office. It was a very busy but good day. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I have to put this food away for my shoot this morning. I'm going to drive to Pilates, even though it's like a 5-minute walk, just in case it pours rain, because it was pouring earlier. And I also am a little bit short on time. So we're gonna mosey over there. Good morning, happy Friday. So we have an exciting morning this morning. So I'm going to see a house. Mac actually saw it yesterday and really liked it. The thing is that there's already an offer on the house, and it closes at 6 p.m. tonight. The house has only been on the market for like a day. So basically when I'm going to see this house this morning, if I like it, I have to like give Mac the thumbs up. We'll call our realtor and put an offer in. Like, I can't even believe that I'm saying those words, but we would be competing with another offer already. And they could also accept the offer at any point. So it's a lot of pressure. I mean, not really. Like, if it's not our house and if I don't want to go through with putting an offer in, even if we put an offer in, it doesn't mean that it would even be accepted. Even if it's accepted, it doesn't mean that like the conditions would be all cleared and everything. So I'm trying not to get ahead of myself, but it is exciting and scary at the same time. So I'm going to meet, not our realtor because he's out of town, so his colleague, to show me around the house. And yeah, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I've got my coffee with me, and then I will come home and I have a meeting. I'm gonna bring my laptop just in case I need to like rush to a coffee shop to grab the meeting. I think that I should have enough time to come home and do the meeting, and then I have the afternoon just to work. I don't have any other calls or meetings, so that should be nice. Definitely have some things I need to finish up. We have 2 team members on my team away right now, so this week has been pretty busy, but we have gotten through it, and honestly the team has slayed. So yeah, so anyways, it's exciting. There's a possibility that today we could put in an offer for a house, which is like crazy because it's like I knew that we could buy a house like next week, or it could be like in the spring, you know, like it's just like you never know timing wise. So it's crazy. But anyways, I will obviously keep you posted on what happens there. But I think I'm gonna finish off this vlog now and pick up the camera again over the weekend. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about the YouTube comment thing. Again, I want to say like thank you to everyone who is always like so sweet to me in the comments. You guys are so supportive and like truly the reason why I keep doing YouTube. So thank you, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.